refineries.
Some of these findings are actually not new. The challenge is that the oil thieves always seem to be one step ahead of every solution thrown at the problem so far.
There is a need to restructure the maintenance and ownership of all pipelines as a way of tackling the perpetrators of crude and other products. That we should have a legal framework that will ensure that criminals are duly prosecuted, imprisoned, and their assets confiscated. That there should be special courts to try offenders and also have a special legal task force to coordinate the prosecution of arrested offenders, as well as train special judges to handle cases of oil theft.
The police has now been charged to further increase security around the country's oil pipelines and ensure the oil theft is stopped. But most experts say the only way to decisively deal with the issue of oil pipeline vandalism is to deploy a high-tech surveillance system, something the government has not managed to do so far. Perhaps this latest report by the committee would compel it to act along that line. Deji Badmos, CGTN, Lagos, Nigeria.
Well, a high-flying former U.S. astronaut has touched down in South Africa, hoping to inspire the next generation of space explorers. His visit coincides with the 50th anniversary of Neil Armstrong's historic first steps on the moon. According to NASA's projections, today's young learners will be the first humans on Mars. CGTN's Julie Shire met up with the retired astronaut Don Thomas to find out more.
There's not a lot of material, hopefully.
Don Thomas was 6 when the first astronauts went into space, and he dreamed of doing the same. It took 4 agonizing tries before he was accepted by U.S. space agency NASA. His first mission was in 1990, 4 years after the ill-fated Challenger exploded after takeoff.
I was 39 years old, and I'm heading to space, and I'm screaming inside my helmet, go, go, because it was just such an exciting moment. 8.5 minutes later, the engine shut down. It's perfectly quiet, and we're in space. And then every hour and a half, you're orbiting the Earth, seeing new sights, from the top of Mount Everest to the Great Barrier Reef to the Amazon rainforest.
Thomas spent 44 days in space and went around the Earth 692 times in 4 trips. He's now in South Africa to inspire what he terms the Mars generation.
The minimum requirements for an astronaut in the United States was a 4-year university degree in the math, science, engineering, or medical field. So it won't be just professional astronauts going to space. It'll be something